Hello my friends, winter is coming. It is certainly autumn right now, going with the autumn colors, and I'm going to show you how I made my best dark pop song in 5 minutes. I absolutely love this song. It's definitely one of my favorites that I've made. There's so much cool stuff to show you. Let's not hang about. Here's the project. It's becoming a theme that every time I show you a new project, I say, this is the craziest one I've ever made. With dark pop, I'd recommend creating some sort of chord progression that gives an atmosphere, and then you can build everything else on top of that. For example, simple guitar progression. You want to be able to write an entire song just over this. Da, 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 da. Vibe check, passed. Then just add in a piano. Ooh. Then some swooshing and sweeping pads. Omnisphere is a great tool for this. We've already got our atmosphere, but let's amplify it even more with some amazing Icelandic sample pack sounds. Oh, it's like ice crunching underwater in a cave. Then, drums. Notice I've got a 4 on the floor kick with some counter kicks, and then use the Icelandic ice sounds as drums. Cannot go wrong with some 4 on the floor action and some juicy sound effects to complement it. Just because it's simple, don't underestimate the power of a rhythmic kick. There's it without the extra kick, and here's it with the rhythmic kick. It just makes you want to bop and move and groove so much more. So we have our chords, we have our atmosphere, we have the whole soundscape going, and we've got our drums. The next layer, as I always love, is a solid bass. Yeah. Hey down. Now we have our bass, all we need is a lead for the chorus. Now this lead is something special. I found this sound in Omnisphere, and I just arpeggiated it. But then sidechain it hard with the drums, so it pulses. This whole thing, as I was creating it, made me feel like I was underwater, so I lent into that vibe. The iceberg sound effects, the cave, the water droplets, this weird synth that kind of sounds like a piano that's underwater. It made me think of, is it Atlantis? Is Atlantis the place that's underwater? Atlantis. Yeah, it made me feel like I was journeying towards Atlantis. It also made me feel like the darkness side of this is like, what would it feel like to drown? I've actually heard that drowning is a terrifying but also quite a peaceful experience. I'm not planning to find out. Like in Harry Potter, in the 4th one, the Goblet of Fire, when he can swim underwater, like that whole experience is really scary but also quite beautiful. We have all of our elements apart from the vocals. The detail that's in this part of the song is crazy because I really wanted to make it something special. I started off with a vocal pad where I sing Dream, Dream, Nightmare, but with like 8 harmony layers. When you combine that with the instruments, the story I wanted to tell in this song and the lyrics themselves all speak towards that crazy experience of going into something that seems really dark and scary, but there also being quite a lot of beauty, like profound beauty that can be found in those experiences, and how life can put you in scenarios you could never have imagined. All I can think of doing in those intense experiences is surrendering to it, much like I imagine it would feel like if you were drowning. Slash if you were Harry Potter and you suddenly learned that you could swim underwater for the first time. I don't really know. I was just trying to lean into a feeling, and this is what came out of it.
Crawling up to the edge, slowly unfold, I lose myself through the feeling of like a lightning parallel.
I actually created a chorus with more words in it, but I felt like it was competing with the lead synth, I had to choose between the two of them, and I felt like the lead synth was the cooler one of the two, but this is what it sounds like.
Then down, feel the weight of every drop above me. Nobody knows if I might drown in a wildest dream.
It was a difficult one to let go of because I liked it. I felt like it spoke to the whole experience I was trying to convey, but then I decided that I didn't need to say, what does it feel like if I might drown? The whole song was saying it for me. I talk about all the vocal layers in great detail in the vocal layer video. I put as many layers as I could in, so I have the whole dream pad, but I have some cool ad-libs.
Fire at war with the ice inside my chest. Am I floating through heaven or hell? I can't tell.
The whole song, I tried to add as many little details and ear candy as possible. I just wanted it to be a crazy experience. Some of that detail, for example, right at the end, I managed to record myself saying, come back, as if I were drowning, as if you were falling underneath the water, reaching up for, I don't know, some ship that had just left you. I put my hands on my mouth and recorded me saying, come back, but then I put a weird chorus phaser on it. Come back. And that gives it this super cool warbling sound. Come back. There's this super cool faller, like a robotic iceberg crunching into something. Then straight after here, there was some really cool like robotic glitch thing I used. Then in the section when I said, forever a moment of time stop dead, I wanted to emphasize the idea of time actually physically stopping, because I imagine, again, if you're stuck underwater and like in some crazy experience like that, it might feel like time has stopped. So I found a clock and then I automated the clock so that it would slow down. And then stop all of a sudden.
Forever a moment of time stop dead.
Yo, it's video editing Kobe. One final point about this track that was really cool was creating the artwork. I used AI to generate the artwork, but I also got your help. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I put out a poll to choose between two of the artworks that I used the AI to generate because I couldn't make my mind up about which one to go for. I'm really happy with the decision I finally went with, and I couldn't have made it as easily without your help. And I'm going to be posting on Instagram every day for as long as I can. Lots of content there, so check it out if you don't follow me on there already. Here are a small sample of some of the amazing artworks that I was playing around with when I was coming up with the idea, all based around that story that I was mentioning during the video. I had thought about making an AI video, a video about how to use AI to create album artwork, but also my thoughts about AI in general, whether it's good for the creative world, whether it's going to do the same things in music, what's going to happen with the future of AI. Would you like to see videos about that? Let me know down below if you're interested in AI videos from me. I hope some of these techniques are inspiring for your ideas. It's out now, check it down below. If you want to see me creating all the vocal layers and learn how I do that in this song and in other songs, click this video here. We're almost at 10k subscribers. I'm going to run a giveaway when we get to 10k subscribers. There's some cool prizes that will be in that giveaway and I'm excited for that. Click like and subscribe, turn the bell notifications on so you don't miss any of that. I can't wait to see you in the next video, but until then, believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Bye.